Yep, Nikki, I did start record. Thanks for the reminder. Can you see me now? My voice is distorted? Okay, let me try this. Okay, can you hear me better now? Is that better? Okay, good. All right, let me back up then so that the recording makes sure that everybody can understand it. I had a glove that had these bows, and it has openings, obviously. But since I want to stuff it with potpourri, I needed to seal that, and I wanted it to look vintagey. So I turned it inside out, and I glued a piece of lace on the inside where those holes were. So now when I put the potpourri in, it won't leak out. Okay. Whoops. I got some little beads falling off here. Oh, this one came undone. Okay, so let me stick these beads back on, and then I'm going to glue it. Because, yeah, don't want to sew. Hang on. Well, these are hard to get on. They're so tiny. There we go. There's two. Third one. Come on, you little bugger. Go on there. Sticking in my finger. Sorry, guys. I know it's not much fun watching me do this. Okay, there, we got it on. So I'm going to wrap it around and glue the string so it stays tight. Give that a second to set. Okay, there we go. All right, so like I said, it came with the bows already on it and these little beads. They're little pearls. And so now we're going to shabby it up. And I have flowers to add, and I'm not sure what I'm going to add to it. And Angela sent me this gorgeous, gorgeous flower, but I think it might be too big. I was hoping to use it, but I think it's too big. So I'm probably going to go with something a little smaller, like these. All right, and I have bags and bags and bags of laces and trim to add. So let's get to it. Let's see. Kind of like that one. And that one. Ooh, and I like these flowers. I could add these too. Just laying out my options. I did order a bag full of stuff from eBay, it was just leftover trims from a wedding maker, so I have all kinds of these little wedding trims, which are really awesome. And then some of this stuff is Angela's that I've ordered from her or that she sent for my DT thing. Okay, let's get to the next bag. Okay, here's that bag that I ordered from the lady online. Her name is Lena G on Facebook. I don't know, can you see that? She has awesome trims. Let's see what's in this bag. Ooh, I might like to add that. Like a tea diet. Or that. Maybe that. Yeah, if you're having trouble seeing, you might have to refresh. That does happen on Ustream. It's not the most reliable in the world. Okay, that's one bag. Let's see what we got in other bags. That trim is pretty. Some keys. Ooh, we got some peach. I don't know if I'll use that or not. That's kind of cool. Okay, I think that might be it from that bag. Okay, and then Angela sent me, ooh, this is pretty. Angela sent me my Shabby Chic kit. And if you guys haven't ordered her Shabby Chic kit, oh man, you don't know what you're missing. Can you put that link up, Nikki, for her Shabby Chic kit? That is gorgeous. That came in the package this month. And there's this stuff. And these. Ooh, and these. Got all kinds of good stuff in this package that I can use. Ooh, that's pretty too. Too pink for this. Maybe these. Another peach. Like looking thing. I just love her kits. They have some awesome stuff in it. Okay, I think we're going to start with that and see where we get to. Put this away. And I don't want to wipe. Okay, so let's see. I think I want to add a lace to the top, even though it's over the bow. So let's see, that one. Can you see this okay? Let me see if I can zoom in. There, that's better. Okay. So I've got that lace I can use at the top. I have this one. Yeah, I don't really like that one, so we'll set that one aside for maybe the next club. This one I think would look really awesome. Even if it covers up a bow, it would still be really pretty. And then there's this one, which I could layer like that. Nikki, take off the HTTPS because you're getting censored links. Ooh, that might be pretty. That might be pretty over something else. Okay, since I love this one, let's see how this looks. What do you think of that one? And then there's this. Yeah, I think that's too small. Okay, so we're going to vote. Ready? Okay, this is choice number 1. You can do it like that. Choice number 2. Choice number 3. What do you think? 1, 2, or 3? I can't see them. They all say censored. Can anyone else see them? Number 2, that's the one I like the best too, this one. Okay, anybody else going to chime in too? All right, so that's what I'm going to go with. All right, so I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to, because I want the whole thing to be covered in case, if you wanted to use this as a Tussy Mussy, you would have to do both sides because it would hang and it might shift. Since they'll be laying on the table, I really don't have to do that, but I'm going to anyway. So I'm just going to start by gluing that on. Okay, flip it over, and I'm going to have to go at an angle a little bit. So hopefully I can make this work okay. Okay, I'm going to just gather it a slight bit, put a little dot of glue there to hold me gather, and then come back up at an angle. Okay, flipping it over, do the other side. All right. And now I'm going to just cut off my excess. All right, so that's what we have so far. Okay, I'll turn it around periodically so you see. All right, I think the next thing I want to do is add some ribbon. So she's got 3 colors, copper, peach, and mint. So I think I'm going to make some streamers hanging down so I can put the bow over that. So I'm just going to cut some lengths of this first. Let's see, how long do I want it? Probably not that long. About right there, I think. Okay, so I've got my 3 lengths, and I'm just going to gather it in the middle and twist it. And then I'm going to glue it off to the side a bit because I don't want it to hang directly in the middle. I want it to go off at an angle. So I'm going to put that there. Hold it for a second. So okay, now they're going to kind of stick up, so I'm going to, again, I'm going to just pull them together and glue right there so that it hangs nicely. But I don't want both gold on top, so I'm going to shift them around a bit. Let's see, I think I like that. There we go. And I kind of got to glue, you know, a little bit on each layer so that they make sure they stay down. Peach one under there. Whoops. Pull that back up. Peach one should have gone first. Okay, and if I decide I don't like the length of them, I can fix that later. Okay, so now I'm going to add some stuff up at the top here. And I think I want to start by adding some pearls to go with the pearls that are on it. So I'm going to just kind of do some loops of pearls, I think, to start with. I'm going to glue that one down. And I don't want them to be, you know, exact, so make it a little bit shorter. Let's see, I guess first I should probably decide what I'm going to put for a flower. No, that might be too much. What do you guys think? Does that look like too much to you? Because I can also do, you know, like something like that. Can you see that? Get in closer again. Okay, so we have some choices that I can do like this. Or I could do like that. I kind of like that one. Let's go with that one. All right, so first I'm going to glue this one down. And I think I'll glue this one in about right there. And I think I'm going to bring this up like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, do kind of a bowish looking little pearl thing. Get that down. There we go. More even. Okay, now I'm going to cut this off. Go put that there. I like it there. And I'm going to do just some small little sprigs sticking out. Okay. Okay, so let me see if I can get this in the camera view. There we go. That's what we have so far. What do you think? Okay, now you could definitely stop there, but I think what I want to do is I bought these pearls at Oriental Trading, and I just thought they were so pretty. They're so shiny and beautiful, and they have different sizes. So I think I'm going to take a few of the smaller ones, some coppery ones, and add those in too because those are her colors. A couple of small copper, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. You always want to do an odd number, so 9. We'll go with that for right now and see how we do. Whoops, I'll lose them. Okay, let's see. Let's add one there. In the corner. And I think I'll do another big one. I know, aren't those pearls gorgeous? I'm telling you, go to Oriental Trading. They were really reasonable too. I ordered a whole bunch of stuff there this time around. And I've ordered from them before, and you know, some of their stuff is cheesy looking and not great. But I just thought these were, when I got them, I was like, oh, I got to get more, more, more. These are gorgeous. Okay. I want more than that, but I just don't know where I want to put them. Let's try. Do the reverse one. Actually, I think put the big one there. I'm going to put the big copper one. And a couple of the little cream ones. Okay, I kind of like that, but I think I need something at the top here. So I'm going to do some of the small, just at the top, just as accents, right across the line. Oh, I know. The commercials on here are horrible. I'm sorry that you're getting kicked off. But stick around because I'm going to get something away. Okay, I kind of like how that looks. Except that this needs one more, I think. So I'm going to go with a large white one. I'm going to go right there. All right. So I think that looks pretty good for that one. What do you think? Once I fill it with potpourri, I would like to do something down here, but I'm afraid it's going to overwhelm it. What do you guys think? Go ahead and cut my ribbons here. All right, so let me zoom out again so you can see a little better. And there we have that one. Now, if you wanted to make it into a Tussy Mussy, again, you would just take some ribbon, and I'm just using this one as an example, and just glue it inside or sew it, depending on how heavy of items you wanted to put in it. And then you could hang it from a door, and it would, you know, be beautiful. You can get shorter gloves, and I would recommend if you're using it for a Tussy Mussy to hang, to use the shorter ones. I just wanted these really long ones because we have huge, long 10-foot tables to lay them on. Okay, let's do the next one. I think that really turned out pretty. I hope my daughter's happy with it. All right, so I want to do something a little bit different on this one. So for this one, let's see if I can do, I don't want them to be exactly the same, so I think I'm going to use this lace because it'll look sheer at the top. What do you think? Can you see that? Let me zoom in again. I'd love to have your opinions in case you hadn't noticed. Okay, so this one, if I use this, see how the glove has that downturn? This one I can put on here, glue it on, and it'll make it whole, but it kind of fits that indentation. So I think that's going to be the one I use. Okay, so because of that, I have to start at the front. So let me lay this flat, and I want to get enough to go around the back. So yeah, that should be good. Okay, so I'm going to start with the center because I want it exactly at the right spot. Ooh, I have a feather attached here. Get that off. And lay that down and glue it on. Make sure it's on there nice and straight. Okay. Glue it here. And I'm trying to stay away from the sheer parts and only glue where the pattern is so you don't see the glue. If you like to sew, it'd probably be a better way to do it, but I really hate it. Angela and I made a deal. I'm going to do all her baking. I don't know if you guys saw her cookie thing, but oh my God, poor thing. So I'm going to do her cookies, and she's going to do my sewing. Okay, so it's on the front. I'm going to flip it over now and glue to the back. So let's see how I want to do this.